Start off using some Maybelline concealer to clean up your eyebrows. Try to be real careful and straight with this to keep your eyebrow real straight. Okay, now I'm going to just take a brush and blend that base out. We want a really smooth base so the eyeshadow can pop. I'm going to take this orange from the Juvia's Place palette, and this is going to basically be my transition shade. I'm going to blend this above my crease area. Just keep blending. I like to show y'all step by step what I'm doing. So I'm just using most of my video footage on me blending just so y'all can see how I'm blending. Okay, I actually took that orange and yellow and I'm using that to blend above that orange that I placed down. And this is just going to soften up the edges of that orange to give me a really, really smooth blend so you don't have any harsh edges. And my brush that I'm using is also from Morphe Brushes. I'm not sure of the name. I'll have to put it down below in the info bar. But this is a really, really good brush. It's small enough to get exactly where I want and get that precise blend. This palette is the Morphe palette. It's the latest palette, the purple and browns. I'll leave the name of the palettes below. But I'm taking that brown and blending that into my crease, just adding more depth to my crease now, giving my eyes more definition. And it's going to also create that gradient look. It's going to fade from that purple right up into that orange that I placed down. Just make sure you blend, because sometimes these darker colors be really hard to blend out, as you see. So I'm gonna kind of just be going back and forth with colors, trying to soften up that brown color. Now I'm placing black because I want it even more darker in the crease. So I'm taking that black and just blending that right on top of that brown shade. Just try to blend the colors out as best as you can. Blending actually takes practice, it really does. So now you see me using a concealer brush. I'm just going to cut my crease, and I'm using that same concealer that I used as a base on my eyes, which is from Maybelline. I believe it's in the shade Fair. I'm just taking that and I'm using a Ruby Kisses brush, the concealer brush, to cut my crease. Don't get discouraged if you can't get it perfect. We so caught up in everything being so perfect. Just try the best that you can. The more you do it, the more you practice, the better you'll get. Okay, so I'm moving on to my lid. I'm taking, I believe, this orange shade first. And I'm going to just pack that right on my lid, not to the inner corner, but leaving some space. And now I'm packing yellow right on the side. You can see I kind of started packing it on in the corner, but that was a mistake. And I'm like, I changed my mind how I wanted the look to go. So I'm actually going to pack that yellow on the side of the orange and then put that red in the corner of my eyes. So I'm just packing it and making sure that I blend it into the orange shade. Sometimes you have to overlap the colors to get them to blend into each other. Just keep practicing, you'll get it. Believe me, I'm still learning. I've been at this for a few years now. Okay, now I'm taking that white eyeshadow from the Juvia's Place palette and I'm packing that right in the center of my lid, and that is going to blend into the yellow shade. I like using these small brushes so I can really get up close to the edge of the crease without messing them up. So the smaller the brush, the better. You can get more precise, you know, a precise blend or a precise eyeshadow placement. Okay, now I'm taking the pink shade and I'm packing that on the ends of my eyeshadow. And that's blending into the white. I kind of was going off of my hair, so I was using different colors, just kind of playing around with this look. I know I was on Instagram and I seen a look similar to this on Stacey Marie, I believe. She used, I think I just changed it up just a little bit, but that's my inspiration for this look. Okay, so now I'm taking a really dark, it's almost like a cranberry, but it's really deeper than that. I'm taking that and patting that on the outside, and that's going to blend up into my crease and definition to the outer parts of my eye. You just see me kind of blending that up into the crease as well. Just keep blending. Now I'm taking my NYC's liquid liner. This is the best liner in the world. I have not found another liner that I love more than this. It's actually discontinued, so I had to search, and I end up finding it on, I believe, Amazon. I end up paying $9 for it, which is very, very reasonable for eyeliners. It's worth it basically. But the normal price I think was $3, but since it's discontinued, I had to pay a little bit more. So just use whatever liner that you have that you like. This is just happened to be a favorite of mine. And you see me kind of like pressing black eyeshadow into it just to make it deeper and darker. Now I'm taking this Fenty Beauty white eyeliner just to add a little more detail to it, just placing that right above the black eyeliner. Just adding a little pop to the look. You could leave it black if you want. It's up to you. Now I'm just cleaning up underneath my eyes, getting all of the fallout from off my face, cleaning up the edges of that eyeshadow. Now I'm going into my foundation routine. I like to start off with a moisturizer. This is Wet n Wild's oil, rose oil that I'm using, and also Wet n Wild's dewy primer that I use. And I like to put a little bit of Cover FX drops, which is like a glow enhancer. I like to put that on as well just to add a little glow to my foundation because I'm dry skin and I don't like a really matte face. Now the foundation I'm using is from Juvia's Place. I believe in the shade 300 I am. I'm going to take that and just blend that all over my face. And I'm using my Wet n Wild flat. I believe this is the foundation brush, buffer brush. Taking that same concealer I used in the beginning from Maybelline, I'm going to take that and put that on the high points of my face just to highlight. And then I'm going to take my sponge and blend it out, my wedge sponge. It's very important when you blend it not to press down too hard. You don't want to leave any marks in your base. So use a real light hand when you're pressing down this sponge just so you can get a real soft, even blend. Now I'm taking my Anastasia palette, which is in Deep, and I'm just going to use this to contour my face. And this is just going to snatch that face, make that face appear to be more slim. I'm going to take it around the edges of my forehead also so we don't get that mask look from the foundation, just to contour around the edges of my forehead. And I'm also going to hit my chin and my nose as well with this. Now I'm taking that sponge and just going over everything, making sure everything is blended seamlessly together. And I also applied that NYX setting powder because I couldn't find my Laura Mercier. So I use that as a setting powder, and I actually really like it. It really mattified my face. So I think I'm going to end up ordering about 4 more of them, start using those because it's really a good setting powder. I normally just use it for my body paints, but that was all that I had close to me. So it worked like wonders. So definitely going to be ordering more of that, starting to use it for my makeup as well. Now I'm taking my Anastasia powder and in Mahogany, and I'm deepening my contour, just defining it more, warming my face up. Now I'm taking this old palette from Becca, and I'm using that blush from the palette. I think it's the Jaclyn Hill palette that I'm using. Sometimes I just be grabbing oldies and using them. I'm taking that blush. It actually has like a shimmer in it. I thought it'd be really pretty with this look because it's more like a tropical look I'm doing. And now I'm taking a black eyeliner, and this is just from the drugstore, Jordana, I believe, like $3. Best eyeliner ever. I'm taking that and putting that in my waterline. And right below that, I'm going to be using Makeup Murder's pigments. Both the neon pigments in the green and the blue I'm using underneath my eyes. And this is a company from Teresa Spencer. I follow her on Facebook. She's really cool. She do a lot of body paint looks and makeup looks. Very talented. So she came out with her own makeup line. Makeup Murder is the line, and that's the pigment that I used. Very, very pretty. It actually comes in a set with like 7 or 8 pigments in different shades. And they are $30 for all shades. So definitely a steal. Okay, on the edges of my eye, I'm just going to take a little bit of that same color I used on the ends of my eyes and blend that up into my eyeshadow. Now I'm taking my pencil from, I believe, Kiss New York, and I'm taking it in dark brown, and I'm just going in, filling in my eyebrows. I've been loving a more natural eyebrow lately, not a more sculpted concealer brow. If that's what you prefer, then you can always do your eyebrows first like I used to, but now I'm trying to get away from that and do more of a natural eyebrow look. But you can still conceal or whatever you want to do. It's your preference. Okay, now moving on to the lips. On the lip, I'm taking, this is from Colored Rain. I believe it's Cappuccino. I'm taking that and going along the outside. I wanted a real muted lip, like new muted pale lip with this look, because since I was doing more like a tropical theme, I wanted the lip to not be so bold and be more like a palish color. And I took that Nude Beach from Jeffree Star in the middle, just the ombre. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys try this look. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at GlamourQueen89, and I am back making videos. So make sure you tune in, follow my fan page at Queen Esther's Artistry on Facebook as well. And I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.